I guess we ought to make plain that this is support within the Republican Party proper. We still don't know what it would be out in the body politic and all those floating voters, the soccer mums, as they call them.
Absolutely. We should be very careful about reading too much into one poll 15 months ahead of the election. These are notoriously difficult to get right, partly because the nature of polling is done by telephones. Most people don't answer the landlines, and therefore I would be sceptical about reading putting too much emphasis on this. But there is a broader truth that the fact that Trump has been in the headlines has been able to use those platforms to spin his particular interpretation of his narratives means that he's had a huge amount of publicity, and he's used that to great effect with his very loyal base. There's about 30% of the American population who are die-hard Trump fans, and they are noisy, they're vociferous, they're active, they're supportive in terms of money coming towards the Trump organization in various forms, and they actually they buy into his narrative that he is being persecuted, that he's some sort of martyr, and as a consequence, we see him having a dominant position within the Republican parties as we head towards the primary season. So it's likely he will get the nomination. It's difficult to see how he won't get the nomination from this perspective.
And within an hour of appearing in court yesterday, he was, as I understand it, appealing for more donations. They kept coming in, and those donations are helping to pay for his legal fees.
It's very interesting. Trump brags about being this billionaire with all these wonderful assets, and yet he's not using his own money to pay his legal fees. He's actually using supporters' money rather than anything else. He has an enormous legal bills, because even his lawyers have lawyers now. And of course, we've seen some of his lawyers likely to face charges in the latest round of indictments. That these 6 unnamed co-conspirators are likely to include lawyers or former lawyers as well as advisors to himself. So his legal fees are enormous. But yes, he has used this set of indictments, as indeed he used the presidency, as a way to enrich himself, and that is part of the Trump playbook.
And what does it tell us about the state of play of the American body politic? I mean, it seems to be more associated now with social media and showbiz than it does with hard politics.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Trump has always been and remains first and foremost a showman. He sees politics as entertainment, as culture war, as humour, and that's part of his appeal to his supporters. That actually it's the politics of anti-politics. This is the nature of populism. We can see parallels here with Boris Johnson and other figures, but he has used that platform to great effect financially and politically.
David, thank you for that. And of course, we'll wait to see what happens, not just in the legal process, but the political process as well, as we head towards that 2024 presidential election. Thanks very much indeed.